Hey everybody. Okay, so for activities today, I did just a couple things since, again, we are going to have our Zoom meeting, or maybe you're watching this after and we already did. And we did some really cool things there. I have some fun things planned for our class Wednesday Zoom meeting that we are going to do. Anyway, so what I did was I wanted to do a couple of the directed drawings. And I wanted to try a different one today. The one we usually watch is, I love that, but I wanted to try something different. So I did, and this was one, of course, of Easter, and I did a bunny rabbit holding an egg. And I'm going to send the links for these, I did two of them, and I'm going to send the links for these in the email I send to your parents, okay? So this one was interesting because the guide shows you how to do everything, but he doesn't talk at all. So you just have to follow by watching. So it was a little bit of a different experience, but I thought he turned out pretty cute for Easter, and it was fun to color the egg and everything. And then I went back and I did another one from the Art Hub, which is the one we usually do. And this one I decided to do one of these folding ones, one of the surprise eggs. So there's my egg there, and then you open up and wah! That turned out really cute. So I love these fold ones that you can do a little surprise with it there. You give that to someone and there's our Easter chick. So you can try both of them. You can try just one. There's a whole bunch of Easter things on there for directed drawing. So these are a little bit more challenging than we have done before, but y'all have gotten really good at them. If you want to find a little bit of an easier one, then that's absolutely fine. There are so many, just you can have your parents Google directed drawing for kids, Easter, and there's lots and lots of them. And if you go on that Art Hub for kids, he even has a bunch of different ones that he always does with his children. But I want to try one of these surprise ones. So anyway, those are the two that I did, and give those a try, and I'd love to see them if you want to send me a picture of them or something. Okay, so for today, I wanted to continue doing our Easter things, and so what I came up with was an Easter game that you can play at home, since we all are going to be at home this year and not be able to go to church, egg hunts and games and all that kind of stuff. And of course we would have done, our minute to win it games and that kind of thing. But here's my problem. I don't have anything Easter. I don't have any eggs done yet or plastic eggs. So if you get some of those, there's lots of things that you can find online, but I don't have any to show you. And I don't even know how well we're able to get them in the store. So I try to come up with something that we could use different things for. So this was called the Jelly Bean game, and you play with two teams, or it can just be two people, that's fine. And you put all your jelly beans in a jar. Now, I didn't have any jelly beans, but what I did have was M&Ms. I said, ooh, those will work. They just have to be different colors. So I took just a small bag, just because I'm showing you, I would want probably a bigger one, of some M&Ms in there. I'm actually going to use these to show you the snacks for Fun Foodie Friday. So that's good. That's why I have the M&Ms. All right, so you do that, and then you make sure before you start pulling them out that you make a list and you give a point amount to each of the colors. So like I made blue 1, green 2, red 3, brown 4, yellow 5, and orange 6. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to change it in a second to show you. And then you have team 1 and team 2. So let's say I'm on team 1. It could be you and your brother against your parents, or just divide yourselves up so you're on different teams. And then it's really simple. All you do is you reach in, you don't look, and you pull out your jelly bean or your M&M. And I got a blue one. And I'm going to lay that to the side. And so how many points does blue have? Blue gets 1 point. So I'm going to put 1 for team 1. Okay, so now let's pretend like I'm Mr. Scott and he's on team 2. So he comes over and he pulls one out and he gets a green one. And keep that out of the jar. And green is worth how many? 2. So I'm going to put a 2, I'll do that in red. Okay, then it's my turn again. Get the idea? And so you can play to a certain number of points or something. All right, I got blue again. Man, I keep getting the 1-pointers. So I get another point. Okay, so I get 1, and then I get one more, and that's going to give me 2. You want to kind of keep up. 1 plus 1 is 2. We need to keep up with the scoring so we know, like if we want to play to 10 or something like that. And whoever gets to 10 first will be the winner. Let's go team 2 for Scott. He pulls out a yellow. And the yellow, he has 5. And 2 plus 5, and we know that is 7. So he's ahead 7-2 right now. So you keep going like that and keep adding them. Now if you want to do something different, I was thinking about this. You could do them all, I'm going to add a 0 to them. And instead of blue being 1, it's worth 10 points. And green is worth 20. And red is worth 30. And 40 and 50. And that would be a fun thing too. Like if you took them all and made them big amounts. And you'll find really quick that it's just like adding like we just did. You just add a 0 to it. So this is a good little game too. So if I wanted to change this, it would have been, right now I'd have 20 points. And Mr. Scott would have 70 points. But I just add a 0 on there. So maybe you want to play to 100 if you do it with the zeros, or maybe 300 or something like that. But anyway, so that is just a fun little game that you can play at home. With jelly beans, or you can do a big old basket of plastic eggs and draw the eggs and everything and just assign different points, and that's a fun one to do. So between that one and then the one we played in Zoom, the scavenger, the inside scavenger hunt, or you could always do an outside one. There's a couple things that you can do for Easter. All right, so hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.